Hello and welcome. You're watching Left, Right and Centre. I'm Gargi Rawat and today we're discussing the politics around the Ram Temple issue with a massive gathering of VHP leaders and workers in Ayodhya tomorrow morning to raise the demand for a temple. The Shiv Sena too is holding a separate event on the very same issue. Its chief Uddhav Thackeray is already there in Ayodhya. So the question we're asking you today on Left, Right and Centre is the road to 2019 via Ayodhya given the raised pitch. Well, let's tell you first what's happened today. Shiv Sena chief Uddhav Thackeray has demanded a date for the building of the Ram temple in Ayodhya, addressing a large gathering at the temple town which was attended by sadhus and seers. He dared the BJP government. He challenged them saying, how long will we keep waiting? Other things can keep going on, but we want a date now for the temple. Both the Shiv Sena and the VHP are putting the spotlight on the Ram temple issue this weekend in separate events. The VHP has called for a massive Dharam Sabha on Sunday that will take place in the morning tomorrow, and it's claimed that 2 lakh people will be arriving in Ayodhya to attend this event where they will be brainstorming over the temple demand. Let's just take a look at what Uddhav Thackeray said.
साल हम इंतजार करें, कुछ दिन हो गए, महीने हो गए, ठीक है, साल गुजर गए, अब तो पीढ़ियां निकल जा रही है, मंदिर वही बनाएंगे, लेकिन तारीख नहीं बताएंगे। हमें आज मंदिर बनने की तारीख चाहिए। पहले मंदिर कब बनाओगे वो बताओ, और फिर बात की बात तो बाद में होती रहती है, बाकी की बात तो बाद में होती रहती है। तो आज मुझे तारीख चाहिए, और मैं सरकार को यही कहने आया हूँ।
Now, the opposition in UP has hit out over these events. Mayawati has accused the BJP of raising the Ayodhya and the Ram temple issue through proxies to deflect from their failures, while Samajwadi Party leader Azam Khan has said he has appealed to the United Nations to ensure another December 6th-like situation doesn't arise.
जनता का ध्यान बांटने के लिए अयोध्या में पर्दे के पीछे से खासकर अपने साधु संतों, आरएसएस व शिव सेना आदि को आगे करके वहां बड़े पैमाने पर राम मंदिर निर्माण कराने का अभियान चलाए हुए हैं, जबकि ये मामला अभी माननीय सुप्रीम कोर्ट में भी लंबित पड़ा है। इसलिए इस मुद्दे को इनको माननीय सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जरिए ही निपटाना चाहिए, तो ये ज्यादा बेहतर होगा, ऐसी मेरी इनको सलाह भी है।
अब ऐसे मौके पर हमारी एक बार फिर यूनाइटेड नेशंस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से अपील है, चिट्ठी लिख चुके हैं, दोबारा हम उनसे अपील करना चाहते हैं कि इन हालात पर वो नजर रखें और कहीं ऐसा ना हो 6 दिसंबर 92 जैसा, जब राम जानकी रथ चला था, उस जैसा कोई माहौल देश में बने।
All right, well, to talk more about the politics around the Ram temple and Ayodhya, joining us from the BJP is Anil Kumar Jha, Sudhindra Bhadoria of the BSP, Sharat Pradhan, journalist, also joining us there from Lucknow, and also from Delhi, Sanjay Hegde, senior advocate with the Supreme Court. Well, first, Anil Jha, I'd like to start with you, and with Uddhav Thackeray arriving in Ayodhya today and you know, saying the things that he has said, challenging the government for a date on the Ram temple, has he stolen the thunder from the event tomorrow, which is something the BJP has been helping out with? Local BJP leaders are helping with the VHP event.
स्वागत है उद्धव ठाकरे जी का कि वह राम मंदिर निर्माण को लेकर के कदम उठा रहे हैं। अगर वह राम मंदिर निर्माण को लेकर कदम उठा रहे हैं तो हमारा स्वागत है, वो आए, दूसरे दल भी आए राम मंदिर निर्माण को लेकर के। भारत के करोड़ों जनता है, करोड़ों हिंदू, सनातन धर्म, सभी लोग चाहते हैं राम मंदिर का निर्माण हो। लेकिन अगर उद्धव ठाकरे की यह छटपटाहट है कि महाराष्ट्र में भारतीय जनता पार्टी अब नंबर 2 नहीं रहेगी, वह नंबर 1 की तरफ बढ़ गई है। वह हमारे सहयोगी रहे हैं, हमारे साथ बहुत सालों से वह गठबंधन के साथ सरकारें चलाते रहे हैं, हमारे और उनके विचार लगभग एक जैसे रहे हैं। अगर इसमें यह छटपटाहट है कि महाराष्ट्र से बाहर निकलना है और अपने दल को खड़ा करना है, तो यह उनका राजनीतिक निर्णय है। लेकिन राम मंदिर निर्माण को लेकर के अभी उनके ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को वहां पर बहुत एक स्ट्रिंग पोजीशन पे आया है। लेकिन फिर भी उद्धव ठाकरे जी और उनके पिता के साथ भारतीय जनता पार्टी के बहुत मधुर संबंध रहे हैं। हम उन पुराने अतीत के संबंधों के आधार पर उन्हें विश्वास दिलाते हैं और देश के लोगों को विश्वास दिला रहे हैं कि हम 1 इंच में राम मंदिर निर्माण पर पीछे हटने वाले नहीं हैं, हमारी पार्टी हटने वाली नहीं है, हमारी सरकार हटने वाली नहीं है। जो लोग बहुत ज़्यादा हल्ला मचा रहे हैं, और वो कह रहे हैं अध्यादेश या ऑर्डिनेंस को लेकर के आने की बात कह रहे हैं। और कांग्रेस ने जिस प्रकार से कपिल सिब्बल को छद्म रूप से सुन्नी वक्फ बोर्ड का वो लॉयर बनाया हुआ था और अभी उसको जो रिवर्स किया है, कांग्रेस की स्थिति भी बड़ी ढुलमुल रही है। लेकिन जो उद्धव ठाकरे कह रहे हैं कि वो डेट दे दीजिए, वो पॉलिटिकल आदमी है, वो अच्छी तरह जानते हैं कि डेट किस प्रकार से दी जाएगी। लेकिन मेरा उनको विश्वास है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी राम मंदिर निर्माण पर इंच भर भी पीछे नहीं हटने वाली है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी राम मंदिर निर्माण के लिए कटिबद्ध है और निर्माण होके रहेगा।
Before 2014 elections, we heard a lot about the economy and Achhe Din, and it was all about changing things around, solving issues in India. But now it seems all we're hearing is about the Ram Temple and
देखिए, ये बड़ी भ्रमित करने की बात है। हमारी सरकार बेहद डेवलपिंग इश्यूज को लेकर काम करती रही है। आप बताइए ऐसी कोई सरकार कि 4.5 साल हो गए, एक मंत्री पर भी सूखी लकड़ी जितना कोई भ्रष्टाचार का आरोप नहीं है। सबने अपनी अपनी डिपार्टमेंट में बेहतरीन तरीके से काम करने की कोशिश की और हमारे विजन, हमारे प्राइम मिनिस्टर के विजन को लेकर के और खासकर इस देश के विजन को लेकर काम किया। लेकिन
कांग्रेस has been attacking you over repeatedly.
Pardon?
The Rafale deal is something the
देखिए
Congress
रफाल
has
कोई
been
भी,
attacking
देखिए
you over.
रफाल वाले इश्यू पर देखिए लिसन मैम, आपने इश्यू खड़ा किया है। जनरल फ्लाइंग फ्लाइट या फ्लाइंग और वेपनाइज्ड फ्लाइट में बड़ा फर्क होता है। रफाल डील कोई इश्यू ही नहीं है। रफाल डील के बाद इनका कुछ है ही नहीं। आप इस पर अलग डिबेट हो जाएगी, लेकिन आज राम मंदिर पर डिबेट है तो हम उस पर चर्चा करेंगे।
Congress here, it's interesting that they refused to come on this debate because they said the matter is sub judice. So we'll talk about that in a bit. But Sudhendra Bhadoria, Mayawati today has hit out over this and said that the BJP is doing politics, raising the Ram Mandir issue through its proxies to deflect from its failures.
Well, the whole country knows it and you also know it, that in 2014 when Modi ji was campaigning across the country, he said that I'm wanting to come to power because BJP is going to bring development for all. Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. And we have seen that a lot of promises were made that they would give 10 crore youth employment. They said that they will give 50% price MSP price to the farmers. They said that they will bring 15 lakh rupees into the accounts of all Indian citizens. They promised a whole lot of things. But having failed on all fronts of development, now they want to go to the people in 2019 with the agenda of Raman. They are trying to raise this pitch. Having failed on all fronts, now they are now trying to raise this pitch, and I can assure you they have failed completely, and that is the reason when in UP the by-elections were held, they were routed in Gorakhpur, they were routed in Phulpur, they were routed in Kairana, they were routed in Nurpur, and I can assure you, whatever they may do, the people of the country understand their double talk. They have failed the people, and they are now trying to cheat the people also. And that is why those who have no faith in the Constitution as well as in the Supreme Court, that is why in 1992, if I may recall, they gave a false affidavit. The Chief Minister was Kalyan Singh. He said nothing will happen over here, and the mosque was demolished over there. Having given a false affidavit, he was rewarded and made governor.
You can say that things got carried away, they couldn't control the crowds. But again, yes, there's a lot of insecurity in Ayodhya right now. Given tomorrow's event, we're hearing reports of people leaving, not just Muslims. Many people are just leaving because they expect there may be trouble. There is also very, very tight security. There are drones being used also to keep an eye. But Sudhendra ji, is there also a sense that opposition parties are very careful about this issue, given its sensitivity? They don't want to be, seen talking too much on it. Akhilesh Yadav spoke about how the army needs to come into Ayodhya, and there's some talk that because of him speaking out is why Mayawati ji today, she spoke out on this issue because she didn't want to be on the back foot when it came to speaking about issues like this and attacking the BJP, and also given the Muslim votes.
It is not true. We are a political party, and you know it well enough that Baba Sahib Bhimrao Ambedkar, who is the founder of the Constitution of India, we are firmly committed to the values and also to the ideas and philosophy of Baba Sahib Bhimrao Ambedkar. We will stand by the Constitution, we will stand by the Supreme Court, and we have done that in the past. And let me also remind that we have been raising this issue from time and again, that we shall listen to the Supreme Court. Whatever the decision the Supreme Court takes, we shall abide by it. But the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Congress Party always does the double talk.
All right, Sharath, Pradhan, come in here. So we're seeing this competitive politics over Ayodhya. Today you had Uddhav Thackeray arriving there and, challenging the central government. Tomorrow, this massive event of the VHPs in which they claim that at least 2 lakh people are going to descend on Ayodhya. Many are saying it doesn't even have, Ayodhya can't have 2 lakh people in it, and there is a sense of insecurity over there. But again, this competitive politics over the Ram temple issue, it's not very clear what it is that the Sadhu Sants tomorrow are gathering, the VHP members. Who are they going to attack? Who are they going to demand the temple from? Are they going to be talking against the Supreme Court?
Well, from what happened today, it is very evident that Uddhav Thackeray was trying to play up his own politics in his home state Maharashtra via Ayodhya, because he is trying to prove that he's a bigger Hindutva icon than the VHP and the BJP. That is how it was, and it was more like a ritual that he carried out in Ayodhya today, without drawing in the kind of crowds they were claiming to do. So I don't think even tomorrow it's going to be a very any mega event, because
the VHP event, you're saying you don't think it's going to be as massive as they're projecting.
Sorry?
You're saying the VHP event, the Dharm Sabha, is not going to be as massive as is being projected.
I don't see. When they claim 2 lakhs, then rest assured there won't be more than 40,000, 50,000 people. That would be at best. And that is not a huge number that they can pull in a place like Ayodhya, where they claim to be. And the fact of the matter is that all that the VHP is trying to focus on is build a kind of an atmosphere, and to take it to a level so that the message goes. The idea is to somehow make some kind of an undue influence on unduly influence the Supreme Court. That is the whole objective, because they know that they cannot go beyond limits. So they are trying to create a build-up convey to the Supreme Court that this issue is really important, and they also want to tell their constituency that they are really committed to the temple.
Right, and what Mayawati said today, she accused the BJP through its proxies, that through the VHP, it's trying to, raise this whole heat over the Ram temple issue to divert from its failures.
Absolutely, because the idea is that getting closer to the election, they start remembering the temple every time there are some elections. Now that 2009, the first idea is to send a message across to the constituency in the poll-bound states, particularly the 3 of the 5 poll-bound states, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh, the Hindi-speaking states where the temple could help the BJP to sail through. So, that is every time. And then it is also to 2019, because Modi's desperation to continue in office. So they will move heaven and earth in the name of the temple. Why, if they really wanted, they did not talk about it in the last 4.5 years.
Right, and interesting timing, as you're saying, coming at a time when we're going into elections in several states, especially in the Hindi belt. Sanjay Hegde, legally speaking right now, you have Uddhav Thackeray demanding a date from the government, saying that, other things can keep happening, but we want a date for this Ram temple. Tomorrow you have this massive gathering of the VHP leaders. It's not very clear what all they're going to be demanding, but at a time when the issue is already in the Supreme Court.
See, what's in the Supreme Court is an appeal in the civil suit which was decided by the Allahabad High Court. The Allahabad High Court partitioned that area into 3, and pending the ultimate appeal in the Supreme Court also, the Government of India continues as a custodian of that property. You are not only talking about Ayodhya out here, we are also talking about a country being ruled by the rule of law. If you are going to rule this country according to the law and the constitution, and you are running constitutional governments, then you have no option but to wait for the Supreme Court to give a verdict. If that verdict satisfies people and paves the way for the building of a temple, good. What if it doesn't? What if the Supreme Court also says, we find no fault in the Allahabad High Court judgment, which says divide the land into 3? Then what do you do about the 1/3 land which has gone to the Waqf board? These and several other questions arise. You can, of course, as a country, make a choice saying, forget it, we will not be ruled by law. We are a country of sentiment, and if we can bring our mobs out on the streets demonstrating the sentiment, then the mob will rule. Is that a country which we are building?
Also this ordinance issue
that's the question for the country.
What about the ordinance issue? Even Uddhav Thackeray once again said, bring out an ordinance for the Ram temple, we will support it. What is your opinion on that?
See, an ordinance is just like any other legislation. The only difference is that Parliament or the legislature is not in session, so you use your emergency powers
as a way of getting
to
around
pass an ordinance, and thereafter it gets ratified by Parliament. No, an ordinance will not get around the delay in the Supreme Court, because the validity of the ordinance will also be tested in the Supreme Court. So, the ordinance may very well be good politics, but legally I doubt that it will take the case much further. It will be good politics in the sense that the government will be seen as having done something, and again the law has come in the way, or so and so lawyer has come in the way. But that is not, it is not a solution. The ultimate solution to my mind is if you can do things by consensus, and you can't build a consensus on the basis that I have demolished it first, now let me build my structure. No, you have to take all sections of the country along with you. It has to be a national effort, and that national effort can only be built by building peace.
All right, Anil Kumar Jha, yes, your response to that?
अभी लॉयर साहब ने जो बात कही है बिल्कुल उसमें मैं समझता हूँ थोड़ा दम है, लेकिन हम जो ऑर्डिनेंस लाना चाहते हैं वो अभी क्या है कि न्यायालय के अंदर है, उस पर लाएंगे तो हम लाना चाहते हैं, ऐसा पार्टी में विचार चल रहा है, अभी इस पर फैसला नहीं हुआ है, लेकिन जो पॉलिटिकल पार्टी हल्ला मचा रहे हैं कि ऑर्डिनेंस कब लेके आएंगे, अध्यादेश कब लेके आएंगे, तो हम उनसे पूछना चाहते हैं, अगर मान लीजिए अध्यादेश लाते हैं तो राज्यसभा में क्या आप लोग उसका समर्थन कर देंगे? क्या ये सपा वाले या कांग्रेस के जो सॉफ्ट हिंदुत्व जो शिव भक्त बने हुए हैं वो लोग क्या उसका समर्थन करेंगे? दूसरी बात यह है कि हम कह रहे हैं रूल ऑफ लॉ को हम कहीं ब्रेक नहीं करने वाले हैं, देश के अंदर ये विश्वास होना चाहिए, हमारी यूपी की गवर्नमेंट, वहाँ के डीजीपी ने बोला है, और जो साधु संत वहाँ पहुँच रहे हैं, जो आजमी ने चिंता व्यक्त की है कि वहाँ पर संख्या आ जाएगी तो वहाँ कुछ ऐसा हो जाएगा, तो मैं बता देना चाहता हूँ सनातन धर्म को मानने वाले लोग कहीं भी एकत्र होते हैं तो शांतिपूर्ण तरीके से होते हैं, कहीं पर भी हमला और बलवा नहीं करते हैं। दूसरा, उन्होंने कहा कि यूएनओ को उन्होंने संयुक्त राष्ट्र के अंदर पत्र भेजा है। मुझे समझ नहीं आता, इतने साल एक व्यक्ति इतना मिनिस्टर रहा है, वो अपने आप इंडिपेंडेंटली कैसे संयुक्त राष्ट्र में चले जाएंगे? हम किसी को जाने से रोक नहीं। वो कुछ भी कह देंगे, क्या भारत की अस्मिता पर वो सवाल खड़ा करना चाहते हैं? क्या भारत के अंदर ऐसी कोई शांति व्यवस्था भंग हो गई है जैसे आदमी जैसे लोग कह रहे हैं कि हम यूएनओ में चले जाएंगे? और दूसरा, जो सुन्नी बकबड़ के लोग ये कह रहे हैं कि वहां के मुसलमानों में डर है, तो मुसलमानों में डर क्यों होना चाहिए? क्या पिछले 4.5 वर्ष की सरकार में, मोदी जी की सरकार में कहां पर बलवा हुआ है? हमेशा हर जगह पर शांतिपूर्ण तरीके से हुआ, लेकिन आपको यह ध्यान नहीं, आपको यह ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा।
जा रही हैं, the quotes that are coming in, even the posters say Vishal Dharm Sabha, they also say Shankhnad, war cry. War cry means what? It's very aggressive. That I think is something that creates a sense of insecurity.
अयोध्या में अगर साधु संत और
war cry for the Ram temple.
अयोध्या में
war against who?
देखिए, अयोध्या में राम मंदिर को लेकर के संत धर्म संसद नहीं करेंगे तो क्या मक्का में करेंगे? क्या वहां पर
धक्के की
जाएंगे?
बात आप क्यों
नहीं,
कर रहे
इशू
हैं?
इसलिए कर रहे हैं कि आप सब प्रश्न खड़ा कर रहे हैं कि अयोध्या में इतनी संख्या में भगवान राम को मानने वाले लोग क्यों पहुंच रहे हैं? अरे हमने कांग्रेस की तरह थोड़ी ना है जो भगवान राम के अस्तित्व पर ही सवाल खड़ा कर रहे हैं, और आज कह रहे हैं कि आप आज भाजपा से पूछ रहे हैं कि डेट कब बताएंगे। अरे भाई, आप बोलो कि राज्यसभा में आप समर्थन करने वाले हैं, अयोध्या के अंदर साधु संत जाएंगे, सनातन धर्म को मानने वाले जाएंगे, उसको लेकर के किसी का कोई प्रश्न नहीं खड़ा होना चाहिए।
आप जवाब दीजिए जो कह रहे हैं अबाउट द ऑर्डिनेंस की ये बातचीत चल रही है विद इन द बीजेपी, देयर इज टॉक अबाउट ब्रिंगिंग एन ऑर्डिनेंस।
Well, they have asked this question to the Congress party. They did not ask me, and the Congress party is not, because they, as I said in the beginning, they don't want to take a stand. As far as we are there, we have a clear stand on this, that we want the Supreme Court to, today, Mayawati ji, you had just played out that statement she had made, that we would want the Supreme Court, which is, as very rightly pointed out by the able lawyer, Mr. Hegde, that there is a rule of law, and the rule of law means that all citizens and people of all faith have faith in the Constitution of India. Let us wait for the Supreme Court to interpret this, decide about this, and take a decision, and a final decision.
All right, I'd like to go back to Sharad Pradhan here. Sharad, what do you make of the Congress's, the way they've been silent about this today? They didn't come for the debate, saying it's sub judice, but we asked them to join on this gathering tomorrow. So they're also trying to play it safe on this very emotional issue, given they've already made a faux pas with Mr. C.P. Joshi's comments, where he said only a Congress Prime Minister can bring a Ram temple.
Well, it appears that over the past few months, every political party has joined the BJP in playing the Mandir politics. And they think that by doing so, they can, keep the Hindutva constituency in good humor. But I feel that Congress is falling in the trap of the BJP, because if they start playing the BJP game, they certainly cannot win them. So, but the idea to keep quiet and if they stick to the point that they would follow the Supreme Court order and they are waiting for the order of the Supreme Court, then there is nothing wrong in it. But not to not come out, it's very obvious that they are also catering to some bit, to somehow prove, BJP was out to prove that Rahul Gandhi is anti-Mandir. So Rahul Gandhi got down to playing Mandir politics, visiting temples, to prove that he is not anti-Mandir or anti-Hindu. I think that he's managed
by
to
not
score
coming
his
out to
point,
talk on
and
this
that is why
discussion
the BJP is
today.
disturbed. So they are a bit jittery about it, and they think that Rahul Gandhi is succeeding more in his campaign to prove that he is not anti-Hindu.
All right. Well, we're completely out of time. One final word from you, Anand.
मिस्टर भदौरिया को मैं विश्वास दिलाना चाहता हूं कि बाबा भीमराव अंबेडकर जी का जो संविधान बना है, उसी संविधान के अनुसार रूल ऑफ लॉ को ब्रेक नहीं किया जाएगा, और राम मंदिर निर्माण से हम एक इंच पीछे नहीं हटेंगे, क्योंकि इसी रूल ऑफ लॉ के कारण से आज हमारे देश के अंदर हमारे प्रधानमंत्री ने एक दलित को राष्ट्रपति बनाया है, एक वंचित समाज के व्यक्ति को राष्ट्रपति बनाया है, और बहुसंख्यक सनातन धर्म को मानने वाले हिंदू समाज के लोगों की आस्था से हम लोग कभी भी पीछे नहीं हटने वाले, और निर्माण भी होगा।
All right, well, we'll just have to leave it there. I'm sorry, we're completely out of time, but thank you all for joining us today on this debate, and let's hope that Mr. Sharad Pradhan is correct when he says that he doesn't expect it to be such a large gathering tomorrow, and hopefully it will go off peacefully, as has been said by the administration.